Hoist the anchor from the pine, raise it high and let it shine. The wind is calling, time to go where the tides and tempests flow. Weigh the anchor, set her free, sailing wide across the sea to distant lands where dreams unfold. Chase the sun and hunt for gold. The sails are stretched, the ropes are tight. We leave the shore, farewell tonight. The ocean hums a song so deep, a melody that never sleeps. Weigh the anchor, set her free, sailing wide across the sea to distant lands where dreams unfold. Chase the sun and hunt for gold.
There we go. I forgot I muted my
The
mic.
gulls they cry, the waves they dance, a world ahead, a sailor's chance. With every crest our hearts take flight through endless blue and morning light.
Let's see.
Sailing wide across the sea.
Come on, you hurt me to my island. From my mind.
Chase the sun and hunt for gold. Weigh the anchor, set her free.
Oh, hello.
Sailing wide across the sea to distant lands where dreams unfold. Chase the sun and hunt for gold. Chase the sun and hunt for gold.
Let's see. Make sure I'm actually live correctly without crashing. Alright, so I'm live on Twitch. What about YouTube? Don't look like I'm live on YouTube. Yes, I am. Ain't that nice? It actually worked. Oh, what am I doing? Crap. I gotta go way over there. It messed up my title on this stream, though. Let's see if I can change that. Yeah, it actually changed. Nice. Hey, what's up, Soft Maddie? Welcome. Pleasure to have you. Let's go put provisions in there. Cactus. Alright, work speed's 400. Daily. Alright, so That's a little over a day's worth of provisions. That's not too bad. And with the worker or the interns, yeah, so it'll take 2 every hour, so that's 48 per day. So probably about 2 days worth. It's not too bad. Oh, I see you. Let's go get us a Imperial. Hello. Alright. Come on. Ah, so I can use some wood in there. Help me keep repairs going. Whoa, dude, you move fast. You're moving pretty quick against the wind. Pop our blue flare so we can get some speed here. Is it a green eye? I don't think it's a green eye. No, it's a lightning, that's why. Alright, that's cool, it's cool. So it actually shows you what he gets. It's just a Scudo, which I'm kind of farming them anyways, so might as well. Oh, I missed all those. It was not close enough. Come on. He's in a Bologna as well. That's about the hardest thing about having the bigger ships is they're like a medium-sized ship, I guess you could say. They get lower the maneuverability, man, the slower they move. Can't hardly turn them. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna hit them hard. Fire barrels too, because they only throw 2. Oh, he put a fuse on it. Good. No! Alright, get out of here. Now, how not to get in the fire. Fire damage is actually really good. It mostly comes from fire barrels, heated shots, stuff like that. Get some wood. Hello. Not an executioner. He's transporting cannons, but him being 1200, he's not going to drop anything really good. Might be an admiral though. I could use an admiral on my lower ships. Yep, 20-pound admiral. Heck yeah. Take it. Yeah, so you got different classifications of cannons. You got light cannon, you got medium cannon, heavy. Different ships can only carry so much because, you know, it depends on their size and that kind of thing. And really their classification, like the heavy line, you can usually put heavy cannons on them a lot sooner than other ones, unless they're special cannons. But this one here carries medium, which the best medium cannon would be the Stormbringer. It's like it's a high damage, short ranged carronade basically. So it's pretty cool. But I've got a San Martin, which is a heavy, but it's a rate 5, so it can only carry light cannons. I want to outfit it with a bunch of 20-pound admirals, so I can get a lot of range and some quick reload speeds. That way I can take it in an arena and stuff like that. It's got really high defense because where it's a heavy ship as well. So it'll be pretty neat. But this is a Bellona. It is a ship I built today. It's a rate 3. I'm trying to get XP into my Apostolov line. The Apostolov is the rate 1, which is the highest tier of the heavy class. So that way I can use it in port battles. Oh. I'm getting touched. Nope, I'm not. I do want to eventually get it to where people can change the songs and stuff, so bear with me on that one. And if my songs are too loud, let me know. In fact, I think I'm going to turn it down just a bit. There we go. I like that. So, it's just working with the volume to figure it out. What are you carrying? Go chess. Oh, I do need to check out. I don't think the did get a upgrade on my Neptuno to loot 5% gold. I don't think it works on MPS ship or NPC ships, which are just basically NPSs, which is non-player ships. It's been nice knowing you. Yeah, I got one chest at least. That's at least something. Pirate squadron carrying weapons. Let's go. Hopefully it's a high level. It don't look like it if that's it. That could be a player going for it. Heck on you. I will tell you this much, the ships in this one that the AI sails, oh, it's by far just as bad as the Skull and Bones. You'll turn left, they'll turn right just to get in your way, and it's like, bro, move. But it puts some challenge to it. Oh, oh. Guys, don't even try. Just let me take him out and I'll leave you alone. If not, you're just gonna end up in the bottom of the sea just like he is. Alright. So be it. Alright, Mr. Pirate, you die first. Really? And good thing is that's just exploding barrels that are hurt. Not near as bad as what the flaming barrels do. So those flaming barrels will kill him. Maybe me if I don't get going. Daggone wind's fighting against me. I was gonna say, don't make me a liar. Just die like you're supposed to. Oh, you're just in range. Come on. Stop blowing holes in my ship. Man. I'll take the pirate tokens. It's at least worth something. Kind of fighting against the wind. Oh. No, don't matter. No more wood. Treasure hunter. Collect 4 items at sea in less than a minute. Let's go. It's gonna turn. I never know what that is. It's not a special crew because there's nobody standing on top of it all, so that's even gonna show you what I mean. But yeah, if you find a special crew at the ocean or something, what you'll see is basically it's like a guy is standing on top of wreckage. That's when you know you're gonna find a special crew in the box. Nope, just regular. Neptuna would be a lot faster at this, but I need my heavy experience. So okay. The horde shark again. So the back ends of the ships are a critical spot, but most weak point. It's like every ship. So you always want to focus on trying to hit them in the back and not let them hit you in the back. So it's definitely interesting to do. Stop it. Goodbye. You should die. No. No. You dirty dog. Come on, turn. Okay. No good weapons. Fine. Tell me what I got. What's that? Golden tooth. What are you carrying? Pirate coins and gold chests. I mean, it's not bad to kill them. But with his low health, my level, it's not going to be enough to really worth it. But definitely if you're starting out, you can look for them. They'll give you some good gold to get up there in. Yep, I do plan on also making tutorial videos, guides and tips, stuff like that. So bear with me on that. I am just starting my content creation on World of Sea Battle. I've been playing for about a month. It's a blast. I have severe ADHD, and honestly, I've been hooked on this game ever since I started playing it. Somebody got Neptuna. That's what it looks like, anyways. Yep, Neptuna. Break 2. Yep, here they go. They're both gonna die. You... Okay. That's great. Not a whole lot of XP. It's not going to be a whole lot of loot because they're low level, but you know what? It's something. I'm selling this way, anyways. And I got good amount of wood, so I can repair on my way up there. Okay. It's definitely moving better to get to St. Jean. I want to go. Actually, I want to go to the personal island first. So this is where I keep my personal island. Um, this is where you. I'll actually get there and I'll show you. But think of it this way: it's only your island. You go in there. Nobody else can go into your island. It is a safe spot to set up fort. So like. If you go into your personal island, nobody can attack you, nobody sees you, you kind of phase out of everybody else. But that's where you can make a workshop, to where you can build bulkheads or beams, which are used to build ships. You can outfit your ship if you build a dock, all kinds of different things. You can also build a mission tower here, and what that'll do is it'll send out exhibitions to your different mines. Like that's an iron mine. It's farming 328 iron ore an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. But if I should be going and getting more captives and more provisions and shoving them in the other mines, I'll be honest. I decided to get on for a little bit. Because I was playing anyways, but I was on an 11-hour shift today, so I don't think I'm gonna find captives though. I will show how to be boarding. I will show anything that you all can think of. Just let me know what you're having trouble with in the game, and I can explain it a little bit better. Or if you just follow me, and maybe one day I'll just think about it and shoot it out there, you know what I mean? I'm always looking for more input from other players and other people to better my community that I'm trying to build here. And there's supposed to be a big update on this game very soon. Very excited about it, but I honestly don't know if it's going to be a good thing or bad thing. They're saying they're going to remove this and change how the flag system works. So I'm hoping, just crossing my fingers here, that they make PvP worth it and everything. You know, I honestly hate the fact that pirates are basically always selling right here. You know, to me, it makes pirates just not worth playing. Which pirates is a class that you can be in this. Let's get to guild. No. Sorry, I was wrong. Guild ranking. So that's your pirates. Basically, they're always marked for PvP kind of thing. And I know they can go decoy. I don't believe they can go peace. So it's one of the things that it just really depends on what your playstyle is. If you're not interested in PvP, you can actually join a faction, a guild called a trade faction, and that's all they do. Straight. These guys do straight PvP or PvE. Sorry. Just massing gold. And what they'll do is, one way that they mass a lot of gold is by building ships and then selling them. You know, like for example, earlier I was talking about the Apostolov. Well, it's one of the ships that I want for my port battles. But port battling is a PvP event. So if I was doing the trade, I would build an Apostolov just to put it on the market for sale. Which, an Apostolov you can easily get 7 mil to 7.5 million gold out of it, which is a good chunk of change. So, it's not a bad game by any stretch. I mean, the graphics are a little wonky, see, but honestly, I've gotten over the graphics. I mean, the gameplay is what gets me. You know, the gameplay is amazing. Let's see. I need to take that to St. Jean. Let's leave that there too. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and I can go ahead and get into St. Jean now. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, so this is Personal Island. I should have had a lot more built, but I kind of slacked off on it. Now, when you hit level 9, you can build a personal island like this. When you hit 10, it'll go up slightly, but not a whole lot. And then when you go to 20, it'll go up quite a bit. So see, building a lighthouse, for example. The plates are fairly hard to get. The rest of this, not so much. Production, see, it's like that. But see, if I built, let's say, the lighthouse, then if I wanted to build a warehouse next, all of this is going to be higher. So every time you build a building, your resources that you would need to build the next building goes up. Well, with being level 20, it can jump up pretty good. But it is definitely cheaper if you start it early and get it done early. But you can have several workshops. I like the bulkhead workshop, but if I need beams, I'll switch to the beam and do that. You got bronze, plate, weaving, which weaving is like your canvases. And then you can even make provisions at your port. So the good thing about doing crafting at your personal island is you can disembark captives here, and it'll give you manpower. So which is this number up here. And you can easily go out and farm them in a good battleship or something like that, like an Essex. An Essex is a rate 4. A fairly good ship, especially for boarding if you don't have the Neptuno. Neptuno is by far the best for boarding and taking captives. Man, I forgot all of this. All this, man. Come on. Can't remember that. But yeah, you can get this up before level 20. It'll save you a lot of headache. And as you can, you want the coal mine here, which is in between Laguna Blanco and La Navidad. You want the wood mine just northeast of La Navidad. You want the iron mine south of Thermo. Now these three are inside the PvP zone, so they'll produce more. Now that's if they don't change it on what they're doing, kind of thing. And this is another iron mine you can get, which is east of Lord Ravel. And then with your personal island here, you're literally going to be able to just click on this, use 50 manpower, and collect from all 4 of them all at one time. Your resources from the mines will instantly come into your warehouse in your personal island. You'll actually see a little tiny ship pop out of your personal island and go to your mine and then come back. No other player sees that ship, so it's not like they can sink it and take your resources. So that's a good thing right there. So there is actually a skill right here. Let's go. Enter through the lighthouses under any flag, except tension flag, which that's for port battles. I'll record a port battle one day. Maybe even stream it, something like that. But it makes it really nice to be able to go into the ports with the lighthouses. Because as you see here, sometimes these lighthouses are pretty good distance out. And like the wind's going this way. Well, if I was coming like this, I would be against the wind, so it'd be easier to hit that lighthouse or this one down here by going diagonally than it would be to fight that wind and go to Sanji itself, you know what I mean? So that's a plus. Yeah, the Essex is the Essex is the Ford. I do want to surprise. It's a fast ship with high maneuverability. Kind of lacks the cannons, but it makes up with it by keeping out of range. So if I could get this, so you got 0, which is stern weapons. So there's none on the back. 18. So there's 18 on the left, on the starboard, and 18 on the port. So that's 36 cannons on the sides, on both sides. And then you got 2 in the front. So you have 2 front cannons. So what I'm going to do, since these are medium, alright, medium ship, I want the 20-pound admirals on the sides. And then I'm going to put triple 10s on the front. But see, I can't craft the 20-pound admirals. And I have 2 in the warehouse. So I need 36 of them to fully outfit that ship correctly. But the triple 10s are really nice. They've got a long loading, but they do 14 times 3. So they go boom, 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 and you just click as it's ready, kind of thing. So it's really cool. They got good range. But see, these are 13.5 seconds. While everybody else is trying to use like carronades and stuff like that. So if you look, yeah, the penetration is super high on that. So is the loading's high. The range is low. So range here, 130 with a 13-second cooldown. So honestly, it's like double. I can shoot twice before they shoot. So if you look, that's 17. So that's 34 penetration. That's 35. I can reach farther, do more damage per second than the 32-pound Stormbringer. Now that's a 19, but it's a 26-second cooldown. So looking at it, you would have to fight to stay out of range with these, and you're still doing less DPS than these. But the Admirals, you're actually doing more DPS with them than you are the 32-pound Stormbringers, which are another special cannon. And the only way to get these is loot them. All these is loot them or buy them with pirate tokens. If I go tab, go to treasure maps, I have 144 pirate tokens. I think the Admiral is 40 or 50 tokens per cannon. So I'm going to save these up and just buy a bunch of them and move on. And I'll just craft the triple tabs, honestly. Those right there. Because see, I'm going to need 2 of them. So I already know I need 374 rum. I'm almost there. I've got plenty of copper for them. And I'm going to need 2,262 iron. I'm far away, but honestly, let me see here. So if I go to the map and I go to my personal island, see, I got 3,000, almost 3,000 iron ore there. That converts into 3,000 iron. So that right there It's a 1-for-1, so 1 ore, 1 ingot. So that makes it really nice. And see, when you're crafting them, see, it takes 10, and oh, I'm on 10. That's why. Why? Hold on. Let's see. If anybody's selling iron. Of course not. Alright, so let's go into workshop. Smelt. No, I don't want to smelt 31 of them. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see if I got enough now. Oh, that gives me... never mind. I'm thinking of that wrong. That gives me iron ingots, not iron ore. Yeah. That's copper. Iron. Let's see. 6A iron. Yeah, that's just iron. I don't want to sell either one of those here because there's better places to sell them. Alright. And also, if anybody's looking to join, I will have a... Actually, I'll go ahead and put into the chat my invite link. I'll figure out, because I'm just getting used to learning Twitch. Actually, I need to put it into YouTube as well, so let me make this easier by just going and putting it here. There, that's better. Better way it sends it to... can I get rid of a message? How do I delete a message? I'm sorry for posting it twice. Truly I am, but anyways. So I'll make a command to where people can actually just click WOSB, like /WOSB, and get my invite code. So every time that gets used, I get rewards, and so do you. So every time, let me see, what is it? Let me read it off, actually. It is really cool what they do for people. But it's like the invited player will receive 3 days premium subscription and 3 additional ship slots. So this is your ship slots here. I have 7 of them, and unfortunately I have 7 ships. So I can only build 7 out of 7. Now, I can buy a dock in a port, but it's 13 skulls, which are the voodoo skulls. They're a rare item. They're not extremely hard to get if you're doing the shovels, which are these right here, those little icons. They give you random stuff. And see how it says can find and it shows you the items? So if you go to, let's say, well, I'm not in the area, so it's not going to show me the shovels. If I was in the PvP area, it would show up like this is for here and tell you what you can find on that island, which are the shovels. But you can get the voodoo skulls that way. You can get them a few ways, honestly, without spending a dime. You know, that's the beauty of this. You don't have to come down here and buy a bunch of stuff. Now, if you remember, it said 3 days for the premium subscription. That's this, Captain Seal. So 3 days is 99 coins. That's, for me, $2. So that's United States dollars and stuff. So with the Captain Seal, you get 40% experience and loot, as well as bonuses for arena battles and quests, and a 40% reload speed of the 3rd consumable item. So the consumable items are here. So that would reload 30% or 40% faster, which is super awesome. And you can change these to any of the things. I just use this, so it's got a little bit quicker of a reload speed. That way when I'm doing a port battle or something like that, I can fire them off faster to get us in a little more speed, you know what I mean? So that helps a lot. Can't make those. But it is a neat game. There's several ships. They're looking to add new ships. All ships are going to have a certain skill to them, so that'll be cool. There's a lot of fun to be had in this game. I would be super excited to see you all join. I am in a guild called Durum Mortis. Great people. They're super awesome people, easy to go along with, and an amazing help. They really are. They have their own Discord and everything, so if you are interested, just one thing you have to do is you join the game. You can use the invite code if you want. I would really appreciate it if you did. But when you do, start coming here, and now what you're looking for is, okay, let me show you a different one that I'm not at. Sirocco. You see how it's got the house with the green and white flag? Alright, that is a factionless port. So it has no ties to a faction. St. Jean is where I'm at right now, and that's what it's like. Now, St. Jean is like, it's where everybody goes to sell in the auction house. There is other, there's other auction houses, but you see like La Navidad, it's got 4 items, you know. All this is in St. Jean. All the cannons, all that. So you can imagine how many people actually come to St. Jean to sell their stuff, you know. Wow. I'm gonna cut myself and move past this. Oh, yeah. So, you come to a factionless port. Okay, see how it says neutral settlement? That's what you're looking for. So you come there, go into tavern, do some transport missions. Like, see here, this is Port Rodell. It says, pick up the cargo provisions here and deliver it to its destination to Port. Why does it say to Port Rodell? If anybody from the developer team is looking, please remove Port and just make it Port Rodell. That would be phenomenal. Anyways, OCD moment, sorry. So, I'd pick that. Now, see, this goes to Bramport Bay. And that goes to Fiji. So, if I look here, I could go here, then I'd have to sail all the way down. So I'll tell you what I would do. So this is a rate 6 area. Only rate 6 ships can go in. So I would drop down into a rate 6 ship that I would have. And then, no, not that one. I would pick that one for Brandport and Fiji. And I would get rid of that. Now, after I pick these 2 up, if, let me see if I can find it. Where you at, buddy? Maybe craft? Yeah, right here. Combat log. You can take up to 4 quests from the tavern. You want that quick. So, I would grab both of these. After I went out to sea and picked them up, then I would come back in and refresh it like that. Now see how this says Los Caruna Bay. This one is Port Yeah, the Board Rodell. I don't think any of them other ones do. And that's Board Rodell. Now, I wouldn't exactly right off the bat worry about them. Yeah, I'd probably just take it. And I would go ahead and sell up here, complete this one. Then I'd go to Brandport Bay, complete that one. But at Brandport Bay, I would fire off the tavern again and get all those missions and see what ones I could take. If there's Board Rodell, I would take every last one of them. Again, repeating going out, grabbing the ones I want, going back in, refreshing it, coming out, grabbing the ones I want until I had 4. Then I would just, if it's Board Rodell, I would sell all the way down through here and boom. And that's where I'd complete it. But after completing it, I would take off up to here again. I would not take any from here because this is Espanol. It is not Kai in Severia. But you want to get to 33 Kai in Severia, which is those flags there, or you can choose a faction at these. So either way, that's PvP. But once you get to 33, come into guild, search up D.M, and we'll show up, and you all can join. We do need some more PvPers, like port battles, stuff like that. We are starting to get into parties to go around sinking other pirate ships. You get a lot of resources by doing it. I want to get enough people in as well to where we can have some parties to go out and destroy the forts and stuff like that. It's going to be a blast. Alright. I have now been streaming for 53 minutes, so it's almost an hour. It is midnight for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed. I have had a wild night, but yeah, if y'all like the content, please go ahead and follow me. Let's have a wonderful time when we're building this community with this game. I think it's going to be a very wild ride. Have a wonderful day, y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
They cry, the waves they dance, a world ahead, a sailor's chance. With every crest our hearts take flight, through endless blue and morning light. Weigh the anchor, set her free, sailing wide across the sea to distant lands where dreams unfold.